mean, look at the McLaren. He's pulled into the pits. He's not going to have his last run. Very, very unlucky for that driver there. And oh, the Alpine's been blocked from P3.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. And it's a delayed start, and here we go for the Dutch Grand Prix. Off to a great start with Spenny, and she's got already making up a place on the outside of Pink. Welcome back.
I was just about to say, failing off the start. I don't know whether you saw in the background. Absolutely lit his rears up.
I didn't see
the driver at the back. Yeah, that's why he's so far back at the moment. But decent start from Spenny. She's got him P2 as well. So
yeah, very good move on the outside. Massive. I was saying they're looking at about lap 11 off the mediums.
We've got a spinner. Clem's gone.
Yeah, it's
down into turn 12. Sorry. I think it's turn 12. I'm just going to say random numbers and hope that I get them right at this point. But we've got an Alpine charging up the inside of a McLaren there, round turn 14. He's going to have the slip. Let me turn the stuff on. And ghosting is on, by the way, for anyone who is asking. So don't worry, I didn't screw it up.
We started Scarf and Speed Slasher side by side going into turn 2 now. Exotic keeping it in there, but just losing out the place to Speed. Speed obviously staying there, and Toff has also gained a place. So a lot of drivers potentially hoping for a safety car, which can be, as Kevin makes up a place.
Yeah, and to be fair, I was just talking about strategy. I know you were talking about it beforehand. As we've got a change of hands for potentially P2, and there's a little bit of a touch and go there from the top 3. You've got to keep this around that corner. It's a tight and twisty circuit. You don't want to be sending it anywhere you don't have to.
Oh, it's 3 wide! It's 3 wide on exit! Oh.
I generally don't know how we're keeping this, safe, but just touch on the strategy.
Oh, there's a contact!
Huge contact!
I think Spenny turned in, and that's a VSC. But there you go, they both have to pit, and that's going to cost them a lot of time. As the definitely. VSC ends as they go in. So that could be potentially race ending for them.
What I would say is a faster strategy,
Yeah, one's on mediums. Obviously, Sab staying in the DRS of his teammate on the softs. That's going to play into the long game. Actually, it's going to potentially promote Sab up after the pit stop phase comes through.
Fetch just making a move up into turn 11. Class move there on Clem, who started so high up.
Yeah,
no reason as to why these drivers can't get ahead.
Compared to last year, the DRS is shorter on this track now for that main straight. It's about 100 metres later than it used to be, which keeps the aero balance quite neater. I'd say it helps with the car's balance, because once you open that rear wing, as you're coming out of that last turn, it really unsettles the car. So yeah, it's one of them. But Clem's out. It's big contact. Clem's out. Yeah, 13 seconds. Yeah. Well, no, that's to leader. It's 5 seconds to P11, which is quite big for 7 laps.
Up into turn 1, McLaren on the inside, trying to overthrow the Alpine into first position, doesn't get the move done.
And there's one McLaren tries to fight him. Liam now up to P5 on Exotic Scarf into turn 1. So one McLaren couldn't get the move done, but the other one could. Amazing battle. Liam obviously is a really good driver. I'd say a lot of these drivers are very good. Just some of the inexperience really showing in some of the drivers.
Yeah, definitely. How you doing, Throne? You right? There's an Aston Martin. That's P3. That's Speed Slasher. That's off the circuit.
Oh, those softs potentially going off. That's a potentially they just redone. Yeah.
Redone? Interesting. Unsafe redone.
Interesting. This track takes the toll on you. It does. I'd say it's up there with Azerbaijan, Monaco, Singapore, and this track. All of them are just really hard to gas the grip of. And Liam now down on the inside of Speed Slasher. They're still kind of there, but yeah, Liam just had to back out as Exotic Scarf and Kevin are battling right behind them.
I say we've got a nice four-way of battling.
If there is one.
That's a Ferrari. Oh, speed slasher with that corner is not doing too well. Turn 8.
I think it's that soft tyre. It's coming off now, and he's left the session, so I'll need to get him back in.
I was about to say, on top of that as well, they've got another 9 seconds or so. Oh, that's a Ferrari round. That's Fetch.
That's Fetch. That's really unfortunate. And he has no damage, which is good for him. Means he can carry on and not stress about it. But
yeah, it is. But Pink leading the way. Sab, someone we don't see very often in the top 5, but it's good when we do.
Yeah, he's been struggling in a different league for a while, and now he's come back for S4R7. He's on a stronger form than I've seen him in previous races.
There's a few more drivers enter the pits. That's Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin in the pits now, the other Red Bull. He's going to go to the medium compound as well. So it's not the best of races. Exotic Scarf is pitted for those hard tyres now. He believes that they're the best tyre option to go to. Could have gone a little bit longer on those mediums, I'd say, and potentially come up on the softs.
One thing
he's got made the move.
The battle between those two is going to intensify because obviously they crashed each other out early on in the race. One of them's got a penalty coming their way, I'm sure.
He's the best chance they've got at the moment for potentially fastest lap opportunities later on this race, which takes a point away from their rivals, obviously. So, very good. Fetch currently sitting P6 in the championship on 46 points. He's chasing down Cheese God.
Sab is in.
Yeah, Sab is in. He'll go to those softs, I believe. No, he goes to the hards.
Oh, cool.
I'd say that's an extremely bad call, yeah. As Pink goes right through, he's now in turn 1, so... Yeah, not the best idea for Sab, I think. Obviously, they've all still got to pit those top 3. And Fetch, who's in P5 now, has to still pit as well. So, very interesting for the late
Might see an overtake here from Kevin. Let's see if he goes to go down the inside, turn 12. They go down at the same time.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw an inside right lockup from Fetch there in that corner. Obviously, lockups are very prone around here, I think, especially if you're trying to defend a position and late braking. And it ain't just going to be one car that he gets overtaken by, it's going to be 2 as Wobbly units side by side with him going into turn 1. Obviously, Wobbly got in the inside line and the fresher tyres by 13 laps. So, yeah, he's easily made that done. Now he can chase after Kevin. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Two drivers side by side once again. Fetch, this corner really isn't having him, but Sab gets past.
But he can see Sab and Fetch swapping positions, and Liam on those softs coming out now just behind them. So Tough has made up a position on Liam. He did the undercut and it worked for him.
I was about to say, you really don't want to be held up here. One thing I do want to mention is that Spenny has pit again, so VCarb 30th and 14th as we're going to see him move up the inside of Toth. I've just come off to the wrong person, he's tried it. He's going to have the better.
That was a very late move.
They've both got DRS as well, which is interesting. They're kind of plundering in and out of DRS.
He isn't doing what I thought he was going to do. He's pitting now. Wow. Okay. So that releases Pink. That's Pink now in the lead. And yeah. But he's got the soft tyres. And he's holding within, which is good for him. But he's really low on battery. Like, he's
sitting at the inside of Wobbly unit and into turn 1, gets the move done just before the corner ends. And look how close Toth is.
Toth is right there, 3/10, but the red cars are P9 and 10. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Ferrari today. Not been their best race, but solid result regardless. Take the positives out of the negatives is Wobbly unit goes really wide. But keeps P3 for now. It's a very interesting race to commentate.
Liam's going for the move on the other soft driver, and so is Wobbly up into P2, up the inside of the Red Bull.
Liam getting just a little bit caught behind someone, but he does make the move, and they're still side by side right ahead of him. Liam's going to try the slingshot round, it doesn't get close enough, so he can't, so he has to settle right back behind them again. They're really making it tough. It's like a blockade. Is Liam going for the move? No, he's not. He's having to sit behind, and those cars are running really low. You can tell they're scraping that ground way too much.
And Liam
As
down the
Liam
inside.
makes a move,
Dive bomb gets it done.
he
What a
does.
move!
That
And
was
another
nice,
dive
and
bomb as
Todd's
well.
doing it, but he has a swiggle, and he's lost not just one place to himself. He's lost one to Sam.
Look at Mel. He's going to be right back in the mixer at this rate.
Yeah, Mal, 2.5 seconds, 2.4. He's closing in. He's on a rocket ship. And he's got the freshest tyres on the grid, bar Fetch. And Spenny, who also pitted again, by the way. Later on tonight. That's going to be very interesting and something to watch. But out of all this, actually, let's see who's gained. Position changes, Kevin. 10 places.
Up 10, yeah. Crazy. Just check the warnings. Let's see if anyone in the top kind of 6 has got warnings.
Yeah, I'll check that for you. So Pink has... There we go. Pink has 1 warning, and he was given that on lap 30. So a very consistent drive from Pink. Liam has 1 on lap 13, and 1 on lap 24. No, 25, sorry. So he's 1 away from a potential penalty.
Oh, Liam's gone! Liam's
What?
gone!
Oh no!
Drama!
And as he does, Will also DNFs in the pit. He was guaranteed points. Why did he retire?
He was so quick as well, and we could see Wobbly Unit getting overtaken by Williams at the inside.
Liam has no
drama
end plates.
He has no end plates. What, either?
No, he has no right or left end plate. Very good race from Williams. I'd say they're my team of the week so far. Just for this result alone. It's a very solid result. And for a team that I'd say isn't... Well, obviously for the past 2 or 3 seasons they've been struggling. Well, sorry, we're in season 3, aren't we? Or are we in season 4?
Yeah, we've got, sorry, just to interrupt, Kevin and Legend are tossed. Legend has tried that move twice in 2 consecutive laps and not been able to get it.
He's
Legend
lapped.
tossed, maybe looking for the move down into turn 12. He's going to go for it down the Red Bull. The
It's
Red Bull's on the
very
gravel.
close.
He's been pushed wide.
Oh! And that's allowed Sam to make the most of it. He's side by side, and Legend of Tough getting a bit squirrely there on exit. They make contact a little bit. That's close, obviously. Nothing malicious so far. And yeah, Sam makes that move. He's now up to P5. As Mel isn't close enough. 2 tenths is the gap into the last few turns. And we all know that they're both going to be burning to the end. And Kevin has a red light on his car.
A red light?
For the fuel. He has a fuel red light.
They've all got red lights.
Oh, not on mine.
Oh, and Kevin gets it! Oh, he nearly
Sam.
gets it on the line! Sam gets it on the line!
Sam makes the move, but he gets P4.
Pink comes home to win.
And Vaxi comes home P8 and 9 for the Ferraris. Cheese God in P10. Liam P11, failing, and Spenny P12 and 13, and Umit obviously P14. A very lonely race for him. Wow, that was interesting.